Hello and very good afternoon to all of us, those who are watching us. So let's start our live, and we can now begin. Very warm welcome to the session, and I can see we have a few viewers joined in. All of us, those who are watching us. Let's just wait for a minute. And if I am audible properly, please type it in the chat. Those who are there, please type it in the chat that I am clearly audible and there is no glitch. Then we'll start the session. Just a minute more. Let's wait for a few more people to join in. I can see we have a few already joined in. So today's session, meanwhile, we'll start. I'll just let you know that it is about STEM and how to integrate that with the early mathematics. Now, when it comes to maths, we see that a lot of kids, a lot of parents, they keep on, looking for ways to make the child's calculation better, the understanding of mathematical concepts better. So today we are going to talk about it. How can we inculcate STEM into early maths, and how is it going to be useful for all of us? So I would like to welcome now Ms. Gunjan Agarwal. Ma'am, can you just turn on your video and mic, please? And let's start. And she is Ms. Gunjan Agarwal. Hello, ma'am. And
Hello.
just a little introduction about ma'am, that she is a leading STEM educator and expert in early mathematics. So welcome, ma'am, to the platform, and let's start talking about what we are for here today. So can you just enlighten us on STEM a little bit? That what is STEM? Maybe some of us, those who are watching it, they don't know STEM. What is it? And a little bit of light on that, please. Yes, ma'am.
First of all, thank you so much, ma'am, to invite me here in this platform. Yes, to enlighten on the area of STEM, this is not exactly very new concept. It's been quite old from ancient days. We have been doing it, but now, yes, the fancy name we can call it as a STEM, and basically we have been seeing STEM. So S is science, T is for technology, E is for engineering, and M is for mathematics. Some places you might find STEAM, STEAM. So that A is an addition. So A basically belongs to art, creativity. Every thing has a creativity of putting things by themselves. So that arts is your own art, and that is an addition now. So people sometimes you will find STEM, somewhere you will find STEAM. So that is how it is.
Okay, so ma'am, now let's begin that we are here to talk that how STEM is helpful in early mathematics. Now, as you said that to find out, creative ways to teach mathematics, why is it important at early age? Not only for maths, I would say that every area we need, we to be creative ourselves and to find creative ways to teach the little ones out. So, why is math so crucial in STEM education? Why, like a little bit of light on that? Why mathematics and STEM together?
Basically, if you see, maths is normally considered to be numbers.
Right.
First, people think maths as numbers, but it's not true. Maths is not only numbers, it has wide area. Even if we look in our environment, starting from patterns, like to give you an example, every day there is a night and then there is a day, and then again it's a night. It's a pattern. So this is behind this also, it's a maths, it's a science, but again behind this it's a maths. So even like if you talk about these days data analytics that we talk about every time, data calculations, data analysis, that also is coming from maths, which is on the other ground we see it as a technology. The data comes from technology. These days we have been talking about lot of coding, robotics, and also those things, but the foundation is mathematics. So here when we look into only numbers, we are bringing it very narrow, which is creating a lot of problems in the child, because we are bringing it narrow and we are trying to just find the answers, which is not true. So math involves a lot of hands-on activities, lot of observations near your surrounding. which actually helps the children to come up with the problem solving skills, logical reasoning skills. There it becomes very important because it becomes a foundation in all those areas, whatever area you talk about, whether it's science, technology, engineering, anything. But maths is base. Without base, any other areas cannot be flourished.
That I totally agree to. Even I think our viewers agree to it. If yes, then you can type your comments in the chat and let us know that if you agree to this or not. Definitely, we keep on finding out the ways how can we make our child, like I said, that fast at calculation. We basically, I think, we are paying attention on that part more. That my child should be able to solve a multiplication sum, a division sum, should know bigger number, smaller number. But we are not working on the base where actually it is important, and there I think the STEM is the is something that can help a child building that strong base, where we have, like just ma'am said, that there is science behind everything, but science and maths go hand in hand, right? This is what I understood from your this thing. So that really makes sense. Now, how many of our viewers would like to tell us that their children face difficulty in mathematics? My eye is on the comment section also. So if in between you want to ask any questions, you can type it and we'll take it from there and we'll discuss that also in the live. The purpose is that only to help you all out. Okay. So now, ma'am, I have also seen that children, they have different understanding. This thing you can say IQs or different area of interest. Sometimes I find that kids are really, really getting bored when it comes to maths. And this is especially at early age when they are learning numbers. And then, when they grow up, they go to primary grades. Then also they find it really boring than the other subjects, like. And why there is so much fear of maths, like even on my own son, I struggled a lot with him initially. That I found out his interest, like the areas of his interest, and tried to inculcate those into the subject. So why kids are fearful of maths, and why do they find it boring? I mean, what wrong we are doing, and how STEM can help there? If you can just let us know a bit about that.
Basically, if you see schools, teachers, wherever, we talk about right answer and the wrong answer. And whenever it's a wrong, we make faces like, you don't know this, you could make this wrong. But there might be some reasoning behind the wrong answer, which the child might be thinking.
Absolutely.
And we judge the child only by that right answer and wrong answer, good marks and the low marks. But when you talk about other areas, like if the child is good in dancing, if the child is good in singing, if the child is good in creativity, arts, anything, we don't judge them with the right answer and the wrong answer. You can do better, you can perform better, you can sing better, you can dance better. This is what we normally say. We don't say you are wrong here, you are right here. So this right and wrong definition of judgment is where maximum part played role by us, by we parents, by we teachers. We start judging them, and when we start judging them, that fear comes. अगर wrong हुआ तो पता नहीं मेरे को डांट पड़ेगी, राइट करना है, वो राइट करने के चक्कर में रॉन्ग हो जाता है. हम लोग का बहुत सारा सिली मिस्टेक्स हम बोलते हैं मेरा बच्चा तो बहुत सिली मिस्टेक करता है, लेकिन वो सिली मिस्टेक वो डर की वजह से कर रहा है, उसको प्यार ही नहीं आया, वो फोबिया क्रिएट होते जाता है. छोटे रहते हैं तो नॉर्मल सिंपल कैलकुलेशंस होता है, नॉर्मल एडिशंस होता है, बट यू थिंक आप टेबल मेमोराइज करवाते हो, पूरा मेमोराइज करवा रहे हो, क्या क्या काम आ रहा है आपको वो मेमोराइज करवा के? आप डांस के स्टेप्स तो मेमोराइज नहीं करवा रहे हो, वो तो नेचुरल फ्लो पे आ रहा है एंड यू आर लविंग इट टू डांस. तो द नीड इज राइट नाउ दैट वी कनेक्ट देम टू द रियल एनवायरनमेंट. हम स्कूल मैथमेटिक्स में जहाँ पे प्रॉपर एल्गोरिदम होता है उस पे फोकस करते हैं, मार्क्स पे फोकस करते हैं. यही अगर अपना फोकस को we change it a little bit and we try to bring in that real kind of connection. Why not किचन में जब आप काम कर रहे हो दैट टाइम वाइल डूइंग कुकिंग अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ यू दैट यू टॉक अबाउट इंग्रेडिएंट्स, क्या इंग्रेडिएंट्स चाहिए, कितना मेजरमेंट चाहिए, देयर वी कैन टीच मेजरमेंट, देयर वी कैन टॉक अबाउट द कैलकुलेशंस आल्सो. सिमिलरली आप जब नेचर में पार्क में लेकर जा रहे हो, हमारे सराउंडिंग में कितने सारे ट्रीज है, नेचर है. आज के डेट में हम टाइम डिपेंडेंट होते हैं हमारे वॉच में, बट इफ यू गो बैक टू द एंशियंट डेज, तब उस टाइम पे वॉच नहीं था, but people were more perfect to calculate the time than us by looking at the sun. But आज के डेट में we don't talk about that क्योंकि हम उस कॉन्सेप्ट में नहीं जा रहे. तो हमारे नेचर को अगर हम कनेक्ट करते हैं, हमारे रियल एनवायरनमेंट को अगर हम कनेक्ट करते हैं, देयर इट इज दैट वी कैन मेक फन लर्निंग एंड वी हैव सिंपल एक्टिविटीज टू डू. ऐसा नहीं है कि हर चीज अल्गोरिदम बेस्ड होता है, वो अल्गोरिदम के पीछे भी तो लॉजिकल रीजनिंग्स है. तो हमारा फोकस को हमको डाइवर्ट करना पड़ेगा rather देन कमिंग टू द राइट आंसर एंड द रॉन्ग आंसर. वी ऑलवेज फोकस फास्ट करना है. बट आई कैन टेल यू, even the I don't remember the name exactly, the top person who has achieved the mathematics award was not a speed mathematician but a slow mathematician.
Yeah, so the thing is that it's all about logic, which STEM actually helps us to do. So
Very true.
mathematics through logical reasoning and through the facts which are already present in nature. So that's what STEM is all about. So now a little bit of idea I think we all must have got. Now, I would ask you, ma'am, now to speak a little bit on that. How can we encourage and how can we involve STEM activities into our, like, to teachers and to parents? What all activities they can do to encourage their children to, like, how can they follow STEM to make the base stronger for mathematics, and why is it important to do it early age? So what tips you would like to give?
First of all, doing at early age is very important because this is where the children, we say na, they are still in our guidance.
Yes.
After a certain age, they are not in your guidance. They leave your hands. Even if you walk on the road, initially you hold the hand of the child so that you can guide. But after a certain age, if you want to hold also, they will not hold your hands. कहीं ना कहीं उनको वो फ्रीडम चाहिए कि हम अपने आप चल सकते हैं. तो वो आपके हाथों में नहीं है. एंड एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम अगर आप चाहोगे भी तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो. नाउ इनिशियल एज में आपको उसको अगर राइट पाथ दिखाना है, राइट वे शो करना है, सबसे पहला तो हमारा रोल एज अ पेरेंट, एज अ टीचर, ये होता है कि वी स्टॉप जजिंग देम. फर्स्ट थिंग. देन कम्स की इनकलकेशन ऑफ स्टेम कैसे करना है. तो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट कि इनकलकेशन ऑफ स्टेम करने के लिए small things जहाँ पे we are helping them to connect with maths. Like I gave you example already. पेरेंट्स घर पे सारा दिन बच्चे होते हैं, खाना खाने के टाइम पे या किचन में आप जब करवा रहे हो वहीं पे, वाई दैट ऑयल एंड वाटर डू नॉट गेट मिक्स्ड.
Yes.
उसका प्रोपोर्शन क्यों मिक्स नहीं हो रहा है. अगर हम बच्चों को उसी टाइम पे बात करते करते अगर कुछ बता रहे होते हैं तो उसको सिंपली वो कनेक्ट करेंगे कि चीजें की कनेक्शंस है. आज के डेट में टीचर्स भी अगर क्लास में करवा रहे हैं, अगर मान लो कि आप प्लांट करवा रहे हो, साइंस का सब्जेक्ट है, प्लांट करवाना है, लीव्स करवाना है, why don't we talk them about that as well including maths. उनको एक्सपेरिमेंट खुद ही करने देते हैं. लीव्स के पैटर्न्स होते हैं, देयर आर सो मेनी टेक्सचर्स, देयर आर सो मेनी वेज ऑफ टेकिंग कंसिडरेशन इनटू डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ लीव्स. बट हम उस टाइम पे सिर्फ ग्रीन के बारे में बात करते हैं, क्लोरोफिल के बारे में बात करते हैं. अगर हम उसी टाइम पे मैथ्स के पैटर्न्स के बारे में भी बात करें, स्पेशल रीजनिंग के बारे में बात करें, तो डायरेक्टली देन एंड देयर आपका वो कनेक्शंस क्रिएट होते जाता है. सो देयर इट इज दैट टीचर्स को वो ब्लेंड पहले खुद को समझना होगा कि हम उसको कैसे ब्लेंड कर सकते हैं. एंड
It's really, I think normally people like you are an expert. I can understand this because I'm from the same field. But as a parent, parent might get, jumbled up that how to do it. And it's like too much of things. Whether I teach baking or should I do maths with it? Whether I am teaching cricket or should I teach numbers with it? So I think we need to have a structured plan where we can, follow and we can work. Even I just was reading a post a few days back on Instagram where it was a family who had 3 kids and they have raised them through homeschooling. They've never sent the children to school. So they found the passion areas of their kids. Like if one of their son was too much passionate into cricket, so very small age, like 4 years or so, and the child knows so many things about numbers, so they taught maths through cricket. So I think this is what is STEM, like counting the number of balls
करेक्ट.
drawn, how many times you've thrown the ball, how many times, how many runs, like this is
Not
how.
only that, even when we are bowling it, so the angle has a connection. Kitna speed mein jana hai, that has a connection.
This is how I was so impressed to see that, but now I'm able to connect it to STEM, because I am also not from the mathematics background. So but now it's something that is interesting me as well. So that's really great. And do we have any questions? So I think there is one message here: mathematicians need to think. Thinking is a slow process. Absolutely right, ma'am, you've written correct. So this is what we've understood through the conversation also. So ma'am, like before we wrap it up, I think we've talked enough. I would like to ask you that you are an expert of STEM educator, basically in the mathematics area. So, do you offer any courses, any structured thing for parents, any curriculums, or courses that you yourself are catering parents for that? So, if you can put a little light on that now.
Thank you for asking me, ma'am. Yes, we do help the parents for their children according to their children's interest. We have a structured program for beginners as well as the advanced level. For the beginners, we give the time around 1 month to 3 months, within which they can get their time, self-paced, they understand, and from their nature, from how the stem should be connected. We have inculcated along with stories, because children at early age, they love stories, they love games. So games, technology, connected games, along with that stories. This is how we have designed our program. And for the advanced level, it's a 1 year program. But again, it's a self-paced learning. Even for the teachers, not only for the parents, there are so many teachers who are not aware about this kind of uh, curriculum. So even for the teachers, the program is suitable for. We are also helping the schools to set up the STEM clubs, where the children who are interested into this kind of field, they can have a STEM club. We have been hearing so many kinds of clubs like dance club and singing club. Why not STEM club? Why not that inculcation of their learning with play and with nature? So this is how we are helping out the schools and the teachers and the parents.
Definitely. So we have another question here. As a parent, what are the activities should I follow? I should follow to create interest for kids in early age. So I think this is what we were talking all about so far. That maybe you need to find out the area of interest, and there you see that what all concepts you can side by side cover doing those hands-on activities. Am I right, ma'am? So I think that
Yes, true, very true.
as you said that you help with the curriculums you have, is this an online program, or are you just doing it offline? How is it?
No, we have online versus offline both. In online, it's basically self-paced, where we basically interact with the parent, with the teacher, and thereby step by step we help out. It's not like the recorded videos are there all time and you can go ahead. It's a self-paced where you need to interact with us, and accordingly, step by step, we keep on helping you.
Right. So now if anybody and any other questions that you have, please type in, so we'll be taking a few more questions here. And then ma'am, like the final advice to the parents, that why should they go for STEM program? We can just have a little words on that from you. Why should a parent think and consider it, other than the structured numbers and curriculum that kids are following? Why should we do that?
Uh, to finally advise the final words that would be here, I would say that stop enforcing them towards the formal algorithm based mathematics. Don't judge them with the right answers and the wrong answers. Simple exercises, small exercises. Be patient, connect, and make it fun. Celebrate even a small success, even a small thing when they have done, when they come and say that yes, I have done this. So even that is a celebration moment. So small things, celebration is required. Stop judging them with a wrong answer and a right answer, that you can do this and you cannot do this. When I say you cannot do this, then and there the motivation goes down. And that once goes down, it's very impossible to revive it back.
So, ma'am, those parents who are interested to get connected with you, if you can let them know how can they reach you out, any numbers, any links that you have to your Instagram and so. So, if we have any interested parent here, they can definitely reach you out. So I'll put the details in the description of the same video. This video will be saved on our YouTube channel. So yes, ma'am, how can parents connect with you for better understanding?
Basically, I am available on Insta, YouTube, Facebook with the name Early Mind Curator.
Okay, let me type it here in the chat. Early,
Mind Curator.
it's without the space, right?
Yes.
EARLY.
Even if you give space, doesn't matter.
Okay, it will come. Right. So ma'am is available on social handles with the name of Early Mind Curator. Am I right?
Curator. Yes, yes.
You
Correct.
can search and you can find ma'am's details from there, and you can definitely go and check what all programs they have. I personally have seen her good work, and we collectively thought of bringing it here in front of all of you. So any further questions that we have? I think yes, we don't have any more questions. So thank you, ma'am. We can wrap it up now. Thank you for your precious time that you gave, and thank you so much for being here. I hope this session was helpful for the parents, and those who are interested will definitely reach us out for the same. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, ma'am. Take care. See
Yeah.
you.
Bye bye.